Rachel Reeves. She might have been good in the complaints department at Halifax. She's totally out of her depth, being Chancellor of the Exchequer of the United Kingdom. Real wages in this country have done nothing for a decade. People watching this programme feel poorer because they are getting poorer in real terms. Like many chancellors before her, she is promising everyone and sundry larger slices of cake, while the cake is no longer growing and the bakers are fleeing the country en masse. She's totally out of her depth, and unfortunately, I think this country, under this Labour government, is headed for a fiscal reckoning. We keep hearing this word investment. What's happening is Rachel Reeves is spending money like a drunken sailor and putting it on a credit card. She originally said she was going to borrow 87 billion a year. That has ballooned to north of 150 billion a year. As a result of her decisions, this government will now be spending £100 billion a year just on the interest payments. That's more than the defence and the education budget put together. So it's all well and good saying we're going to spend, as I said, everyone's going to get a larger slice of cake, right? The NHS. The problem is, as I said, the bakers are leaving the country at a rate that has never been seen in this country's history. The people who carry the biggest load on their shoulders in terms of tax, and that's critical. There is no money to pay for these things in the medium term because there is no growth in the economy, partly because Rachel Reeves has no idea how the world actually works, demonstrated by the fact that since her budget, north of 250,000 people are no longer in work. And you might have seen that chart. If your producer's got it, you can put it up. That is a direct correlate to her budget. So this is a catastrophe. None of this is going to come to fruition because, frankly, we have a government that has no idea how the world works. The economy is not growing, and to the degree that it is at 0.7%, I'll tell you what's growing faster: the population, which is why people listening and watching this programme feel like they're getting poorer, because on a per-person basis, they are getting poorer.